Can you believe that the monk who would soon inspire the entire world once spent a freezing night inside an empty wooden freight box at a railway station in Chicago? No money, no friends, no place to stay, no food, and no idea what would happen next. Could this lonely traveler still fulfill the mission that had brought him all the way from India? Swami Vivekananda had traveled across oceans, visiting many countries on his way to America. Along the journey, he admired how Indian culture and spirituality had touched distant lands. With one dream in his heart, he finally reached Chicago to represent the timeless wisdom of India at the Parliament of Religions. But destiny had planned a very different beginning. The Parliament would begin only weeks later. The last date for registration had already passed. Delegates needed official recommendations. Swamiji had none. His savings slowly disappeared. Even an organization he approached for support refused to help him. Many people would have given up. But Swami Vivekananda did not. Instead, he traveled to Boston, hoping that God would show him a way. And there, something unexpected happened. He met Professor John Henry Wright of Harvard University through his first American friend, a rich lady from Massachusetts who, struck by his noble personality and illuminating talks, gladly asked him to stay in her house at Boston. After spending hours speaking with Swamiji, the professor was deeply moved by his extraordinary knowledge. He smiled and said, "To ask you, Swami, for your credentials is like asking the sun to state its right to shine." The professor immediately wrote a recommendation letter and arranged his journey back to Chicago. Hope had returned, but the trials were not over yet. As soon as he reached Chicago, Swamiji realized that he had lost the address of the Parliament office. He knew no one. People ignored him because he was a foreigner. That cold night, with nowhere to go, he quietly spent the night inside an empty wooden freight box. The next morning, hungry and exhausted, with complete faith in God, he sat quietly by the roadside, not complaining, not losing hope, simply trusting that the right path would appear. And it did. A kind-hearted lady named Mrs. George W. Hale noticed him and gently asked, "Sir, are you a delegate to the Parliament of Religions?" After hearing his story, she welcomed him into her home, cared for him, and personally took him to the Parliament office. With Professor Wright's letter, Swami Vivekananda was finally accepted as an official delegate. Just days later, the world would hear the unforgettable words, "Sisters and Brothers of America." And history was made. This beautiful episode teaches us something every young person should remember. Life may not always go according to our plans. Doors may close. People may reject us. Unexpected challenges may test our patience. But if our purpose is pure, our efforts are sincere, and we never lose hope. New doors can open in ways we never imagined. Today, on the Memorial Day of Swami Vivekananda, let us remember not only his famous speech, but also the courage, faith, and determination that made it possible. Because sometimes, our greatest setbacks become the first steps towards our greatest success. Thank you for being a part of our storytelling family. Every like, comment, share, and save helps these beautiful stories reach more children and families across the world. Please save and share now. Let's keep our culture, values, and inspiring stories alive, one story at a time. Follow us for more heart-touching stories. Namaste.